Well, hello. Ellen here with day 19 of the 30-day video challenge, and today's topic is our first car. My first car was a baby poo brown Datsun 120Y hatchback. Really ugly car, but I loved it. And I think I probably wanted to buy it because it was a little bit sporty, because it was a hatchback and it was two doors, and I don't know what goes through your head when you make those kind of decisions. My brother thought I was totally crazy for buying it. He was very into cars, still is, and he really wasn't, overly keen on this particular car, but it checked out, and all that. So I bought it. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was probably like $1,000 or something like that, $1,200. Um, and that was in the days when petrol was cheap, and it used to cost me $10 a fortnight, I think, to fill it up with petrol. Yeah, so nothing particularly notable happened in that car, like no accidents or anything like that. But I can remember one day when my brother rang me and said, "Quick, you have to come and pick me up, and I've got to take the cat to the vet." He and his wife, Carol, lived in a house not far from us at Castle Hill in Sydney, and they'd had the Flick Man in to spray for bugs. And don't even want to know what they sprayed the carpets with in those days. I mean, there was nothing like environmentally friendly, pesticides or anything. And the one thing that the guy did say to my brother was, keep the cats off the carpet. And at the time, they had two Siamese cats, and they were just really strange. And I mean, Siamese cats are just really weird anyway. And this one of these cats hated me, and it used to like jump at me and like just slide down my legs, and leave scratches everywhere and stuff. But anyway, Chibui, the Siamese, got on the carpet, of course, and really wasn't very well. My sister-in-law had their car that day, so I had to go and pick up my brother, get the cat in the car. That was a bit of a challenge. It was in a box, and I think probably had a blanket or something over the top of it. And of course, I made my brother drive because I never used to drive with him in the car because it used to make me incredibly nervous. And yeah, so I was in the passenger seat. The cat got out, of course, and disappeared straight up underneath the dash of the car, right in front of me. And I mean, we're talking a pretty basic car here, and the dash was completely open, like you could sort of reach up underneath it and see wires and, the stuff. Anyway, so it took some effort to get the cat out from underneath the dash. We almost had to take the whole bit out. And the bugger of an animal bit me on my thumb, and it was Christmas Eve, and I had to actually find a doctor open on Christmas Eve so I could get a tetanus injection. And I think probably we got the cat to the vet and he got better, and that was all fine. But yeah, that's about the most notable thing that happened in that car for me. Yeah, so the car itself was pretty basic. It was a manual. I think it actually had a cassette player in it. That's pretty U-Butte then. Wouldn't have had air conditioning or anything like that. No electric windows, nothing. I mean, you would have had to have wound the windows down. And you don't see many cars like that these days. Yeah, and it was the most disgusting baby poo brown. It was just a really unattractive colour. Yeah, so I had that car for a couple of years, and sold it and bought something else, and kept trading up kind of, I guess, with my cars. But that one will hold a special place in my heart, not the least of which because it was really ugly. So that's it for me today. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.